Today, Dundalk TV is with Rebecca Wiseman, and we're talking about the incidents that are happening in Baltimore County schools again. There was another incident just in, I believe it was yesterday, and Rebecca's going to share information with us about what happened. What happened, Rebecca?
So the information that I was given yesterday was that it actually happened on Friday. A little girl went to school and was so excited to become part of the news team and to be an anchor. And about a month ago, she was voted in. And when she came time for her to do her job, she stood for the Pledge of Allegiance and was asked to sit down. And because she refused to sit down, she was asked to remove herself from the position that she took on, which is a lifelong career goal of hers. Everybody that knows her knows this. It came from her mother. She actually wants to be a news anchor one day. Her dream is to get in a studio and see everything. And all she wanted to do was do the morning announcement and report. And she was asked to sit down because of her belief. And because she refused to do that, she can no longer do it. And that is a big problem.
Now, is the school policy for everybody to sit, or it was just for the news team?
The verbiage that I'm getting that was used was that they are to be neutral, that it is not, they're not allowed to have opinions, and it is not acceptable for her to be in that position to make any stand for any belief.
Well, that's taken away her right as an American citizen to express herself the way that she wants to. So I find that to be a big problem right there. So and it's very unfortunate that many things are happening the way they are in our country, but it's a shame that on the school level that it's happening. So I'm very sorry to hear that this has happened. And we will make available for her to come on Dundalk TV and do some anchoring here. So we'd be more than glad to do that. And we're going to look into a few other things for her and see if we can do some additional things as well that I believe that she deserves. So
Good, Scott.
now you've spoken to the family and you've been in contact with them. So where do they want to go from here on this?
It all depends on this morning's meeting, which I'm waiting to hear of how the school is going to respond to the parent coming in and sitting down and going over this to get all the details and see what they're going to do to correct the situation. So today I'll have more information, and where we intend to go with this is, we can't change everyone, but we can change ourselves. And when we are faced with a negative situation, we make a positive out of it. If the school doesn't want to let her do it, then we're going to go to Dundalk, and she's going to see Dundalk. And then we're going to take it a step further, and we're going to go to every news team that we can so that she can do what she wants to do and have her wish come true. All she wants to do is report a news. All she wants to do is stand and be herself and do what she loves. So we're going to make it happen for her.
Right, and she wants to stand when she does the Pledge of Allegiance. That's the way I did it the whole time I was in school. Just went to a baseball game earlier this year, and everybody stood. The gentlemen took off their hats. That's tradition here in America, so I don't see why the school has a problem with that. Matter of fact, they should be teaching people to stand up that are Americans, and if anybody doesn't agree with that and they want to sit, that would be their right. But if somebody wants to stand, I would have to say that they should be allowed to do that, and if not, they're taking away their freedom of speech, and it's just
most definitely taking away the freedom of speech. And you know where else I could take this? Let me tell you what. If we put that energy into other areas instead of worrying about taking someone's rights away or offending people, if we just let people do those things, so it's not hurting anyone. If somebody sat down or whatever it may be, we personally stand up. I take pride in it. I take pride in our military, but I don't force anyone to believe what I believe or do what I do. Let's put that energy into anti-bullying, more programs, other things to get kids pushing forward in a positive light instead of taking away something small for some reasons for somebody's own personal agenda.
Well, every time I go to a meeting, which I go to quite a few meetings, and they say the Pledge Pledge of Allegiance, I get a sense of pride doing it, and I'm so happy they're saying it. And if I go to a meeting where somehow they're forgetting, I bring it up to them all the time. We need to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. So, I highly commend this young lady and her family, and we're looking to do whatever we can on this end, Dundalk TV. Now, what do you think the situation with Dallas Dance and Kevin Kamis is in this? Have you contacted them? Have you heard anything yet?
I did call. I have not gotten, I actually have a few things to talk to them about, and I have not received a phone call back.